Hi everyone, and welcome back to EcoPsych EXP. Today I wanted to introduce you to a really great organization that recently put on a showcase of some upcoming spooky season games. Ghouls for Games is a showcase of spooky cool game reveals and interviews from developers that aired a few days ago on October 24th. I was fortunate enough to connect with Dames for Games about covering this event. Dames for Games is a female-led organization that aims to create gaming spaces where female-identifying people feel welcomed and recognized. They work hard to highlight the incredible efforts of women in the gaming community and highlight roles held by women in the gaming industry and the wonderful titles they have a hand in creating. Dames for Games is partnering with the 1000 Dreams Fund to help raise funds that support women and female-identifying individuals with mentorship and career opportunities. I'll link their YouTube channel as well as various social media in the description below. Also linked will be the full Ghouls for Games Fall Showcase livestream originally hosted on IGN. While the original livestream lasted an hour and 48 minutes and was jam-packed with so many incredible games and words from insanely talented developers, I won't be able to cover everything in this video, so I highly encourage you to check out the link below. I'm just going to give a quick bite-sized sum-up of some of the upcoming titles that really piqued my particular interest and that I definitely can't wait to scope out further. First up on my intrigue list is The Spirit Lift, developed and published by Pretty Smart Games. The Spirit Lift is a cute, spooky card game blending deck-building roguelikes with story-driven indie horror. Teens in the 90s ditch a grad party and instead head to a haunted hotel to explore various levels with the help of a supernatural elevator. The developers describe it as easy to learn but challenging to master. Navigate 13 floors and open doors to search for cards, gear, and gold, but beware of monsters and dangerous events. When you reach the penthouse, you'll have to defeat one of the hotel's charismatic bosses, so take calculated risks or you may not survive. Releasing soon, there is currently a demo available to play on Steam. Next up is The Haunting of Joni Evers, with the tagline of "Face the past, break the curse." This game is developed by Causeway Studios. Joni Evers lives alone in the Cunningham House, an old, secluded mansion in Harvest, Oklahoma. She is estranged from her family and finds the solitude pleasant, until trouble follows her home. A sudden fight with her only friend sets in motion strange events that engulf the old house and shatter the peace of small-town America. Step into her shoes and explore the massive mansion, experiencing an emotional tale of a broken family. Delve into the dark, forgotten corners of the mansion, uncover the secrets of Joni's family, and break the mystical snare in time. The devs describe this one as a spooky and heartfelt walking sim that is deeply human, offering different perspectives and emotional connections along the way. A playable demo is currently available on Steam. Drowned Lake is a follow-up to Monumental Collab's Teleforum, a successful found-footage-style horror game exploring the unknown side of media. Set in the same universe, Drowned Lake is a survival immersive experience with horror, fishing, and exploration. It blends folklore, societal issues, and religion. Enter the lake as one of 3 different characters. Each has their own secrets, motivations, and desires. Our Lady whispers sweet promises. Who will answer? Drowned Lake is coming soon and certainly has my attention. So, this vampire walks into a bar. No, that's not a setup for a bad joke I'd probably make. It's the next spooky-themed game on my list. Developed and published by Unlucky Planet Games, So This Vampire Walks Into a Bar is a visual novel with a bartending minigame component, and it looks delightful. Frankie's Lair is an eclectic bar with a steady group of regulars who are even more eccentric. These patrons have stories to tell if you can handle their unique needs. You play as a college student desperate for a job after an unfortunate accident at your previous one. With a minimal amount of on-the-job training, it's up to you to make sure customers are satisfied and there are no mishaps. The devs say that this is a story of acceptance and finding yourself, when outer visuals are stripped away. A demo is currently available on Steam. Next up is the title Windstorm, The Legend of Khiimori, developed by Aesir Interactive and NightinGames. Coming out in 2025, this game emphasizes the interspecies relationship between horses and humans. 13th century Mongolia is the home of history's best horse riders. The land is beautiful and vast, full of wonders and intriguing tales to uncover. Be prepared for harsh climates, steep cliffs, and amazing landscapes. Keep yourself and your nomad camp safe from danger by strategically planning your courier delivery routes across the wide steppes, over snowy peaks, or through the scorching desert. Expertly navigate the wilderness to reduce risk of injuries, disease, and threats to your camp. Your horses will be essential in charting the expansive Mongolian landscape. Breed horses with specialized traits to overcome the many challenges along your path. Tame new horses to acquire new coats or attributes. Train your horses to build and maintain your bonds and unleash their full potential and happiness. Enjoy unparalleled realism in lifelike equine behavior and animation, refined and approved by experts. This game certainly holds a lot of promise, so I can't wait to see how it all comes together. Now we have Sugardew Island, a cozy shop sim developed by Rokaplay. In this sweet game inspired by one of my favorite series, Harvest Moon, you run your own farm shop without any pressure. Sugardew Island is an intentionally uncomplicated cozy farm shop sim, crafted by a tiny indie development team. They developed Sugardew Island so you can unwind, relax, and enjoy your beloved genre. Take care of your animals and your farm, sell your goods to the cute forest folk, upgrade your farm, and fulfill small orders from the Harmony Tree to fill the tiny island with life again and restore natural harmony. Look for this charming, eco-minded game coming soon. And now for something totally different. We have Cricket, Jay's Really Peculiar Game. Developed by Studio Cameo that released on September 19th, 2024. Cricket, Jay's Really Peculiar Game is a funny and heartwarming hand-animated JRPG. After a devastating loss, Jay would do anything to fix the past. Blast off on that quest with your newfound friends on a journey to the gates of Yumelia, a fabled land on the moon that's rumored to grant any wish. This JRPG draws on ideas from genre classics, but with varied new gameplay twists. You'll explore forests, cities, rock concerts, and more, with traversal that is always fun and dynamic. There are no random encounters while you dash and charge into objects and people for unique results. How you interact with people will influence game events and combat. This is a quirky game with a lot of heart. All Systems Dance is a very unique title developed by Mighty Yell Studios, Inc. This expressive dance battle game has you tasked with standing up to a powerful dystopian corporation, through the power of dance, of course. Player-guided expression and animation feels like you're dancing through the world. Dance is both non-violent combat and a means for exploration. The more you dance, the more you experience. Explore real problems of automation, body dysmorphia, and unregulated greed, told through accessible, heartfelt, and funny storytelling. Release is TBA, so keep your eyes peeled. Cracker Nuts, developed and produced by Harry Hart Games, looks so cool. The game is a short narrative based on a Scottish fairy tale about a girl who has her head swapped with the head of a goat. Now the goat and the girl run a bookshop and they are struggling to pay their bills. The land has fallen into darkness and no one is reading anymore. Find out what's gone wrong, seek out the witch who transformed you, and discover the dark secret in the heart of the royal family who rule over the land. The game is a short, linear, immersive experience. You can make choices during the game and watch your decisions unfold as the characters interact. A stellar cast of voice actors play out the parts, all mapped onto real handmade puppets to create a one-of-a-kind story. Cracker Nuts is still currently in development, so look forward to its release. Last up on my personally curated list, but certainly not least, is Zero Sum Heart. Developed and published by Citrate Studio, releasing this October 31st, Zero Sum Heart is a romantic, fantastical, and eerie coming-of-age story about love. Enter a magical boarding school on our protagonist's 18th birthday as she makes a monumental decision and derails her life. A ritual sacrifice got her everything she ever wanted. An adoring crowd, faceless, a newfound power, dangerous, and a whirlwind romance, one-sided. But without a heart in her chest, how could she love anyone back? Does she even need to? Created as a nuanced tribute to girlhood by two female friends since high school, this short 2-hour story has multiple endings, blending genres of romance, teen drama, thriller horror, and magical realism. Vibrant and psychedelic hand-drawn illustrations blur the lines between reality and fantasy. A demo is available on Steam right now if you're curious to check it out pre-release. Ooh, okay. That barely scratches the surface of all the really cool things going on in the Ghouls for Games livestream, but I hope something or many things I briefly covered gets you excited or intrigued. Everything discussed in this video will be linked below, so go show these hardworking game devs some love. And thank you Games for Dames for the wonderful work you do. It was such a privilege to tune in, and I can't wait to cover more initiatives in the future. So, what do you think? Which game in my little list stuck out to you the most? Or maybe you already watched the whole live stream, and in that case I'm really curious to know your thoughts. Which games are you most excited to get your hands on? Let me know in the comments. Thank you so much for your support and for joining me to highlight some incredible games and dev teams. Please feel free to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't. I love watching this little ecosystem grow. Thank you.